These are hugely exciting times. So we're watching how AI is becoming more sophisticated in identifying and responding to human emotion. Certainly, some of the software that I've seen has been based on some of the most simplistic applications of emotion, but certainly with generative AI, the world's our oyster. So there's a juxtaposition here. We have how AI works, built on training data and then a set of rules or algorithms. And then we have the human brain that is irrational and messy and all over the place, creative, full of imagination and ideas. How will it keep up? So I guess the role of emotion intelligence, how I see understanding the development of emotion intelligence is threefold. The first thing here is how are AI being trained with the right data? So, are we confident that people who have a firm understanding and can apply that to AI, do they know exactly what the skill is? The 12 competencies within the skill, the complexity and fragility of emotional self awareness, the ability and the limitations of emotional self management. What does that mean for social intelligence and the complexities again of empathy, the terms that we set, the socialization each of us have had, the context in the moment? The list is endless. So we need to ensure the people who are programming AI have a firm understanding of the breadth of emotion and it in whatever context it finds itself in. And that means when I'm wearing a hat of a professional, as a friend, as a family member, I'm going to show up in a multitude of ways. How is AI going to do that? How can we equip it to be intelligent as us? The second part really is how humans are going to need to up their game. While AI becomes more sophisticated and more able to relate to people, are humans going to do that? We know right now that empathy and emotional intelligence is a bit of a mixed bag. Some people are incredibly brilliant at relating to others, and some people just aren't. So, how will we as a species up our game so that we can be even more intuitive and relatable than these machines themselves? The final thing is the cultural dimension, all of the nuances, all of the ways in which we communicate, our social norms, how things change with global events. Things haven't quite been the same since the pandemic. How will we be able to nurse or to monitor and guide an AI system to respond to that when we as humans might not even know how we're likely to respond to it from an emotional perspective? So it's an exciting time. I think that there's a need for us as humans to up our game in the skill. And I think we need to really focus on the governance and the investment of time to make sure that AI starts with a very firm footing. It's exciting.